You know, it's nice to hear this upbeat music, once more before we head off to the danger. Man, I'm getting really bad at these intros. Hey, what's up, my Dookies? Jason here, we'll get back to more The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Last time, we obtained the final piece, and actually obtained the rest of the pieces of the Triforce. We've now reforged it into the Triforce of Courage. And this time, with the Triforce of Courage in hand, it's finally time for us to return back down to Hyrule. Now that we have the fully powered Master Sword and the Triforce of Courage, we're ready to go. Well done, Link. With the shards you have collected, the Triforce of Courage is now complete at last. We must make for Hyrule, quickly. Alright. We know where to go. Let's head off to the Tower of the Gods, and let's reopen the path to Hyrule.
Well done, Link. You must show the Triforce piece you have assembled to the gods. Oh, what is this? There! On your hand. The Triforce piece now dwells within you. It is the Triforce of Courage. Proof that you are indeed the true hero. You have controlled the wind and crossed the seas. And here, near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. Surely from this moment on, you shall be known as the Hero of Winds. Link, Hero of Winds. Go forth! To Hyrule! To Zelda's side!
Alrighty. Now that we have once again returned down to Hyrule, let's go see Zelda, as we now have what we need, and we are now able to protect her. No! My statue! It was beautiful. It was innocent. My arm. And the Master Sword. Who could have done this evil deed? Oh, Zelda!
You have deceived yourself. Did you think you'd be safe inside the castle? Foolish. Now that my power has been restored, there is no safe haven for you. I have taken your precious Zelda. And here you shall fall into eternal slumber.
And it appears to be a little bit of a mini-boss time. We have two Dark Nuts, ones that we actually haven't seen before. So what we need to do is take off their head, and it's basically going to take some tearing of their robe here in order to actually break their armor. Like so. There we go. That takes care of 1 and 2. Now let's rush out and go find Zelda. Alrighty, as we proceed out here, we'll find that barrier that the King of Red Lions was talking about way back when. However, since we have the fully powered up Master Sword, that's it. That's all that has to be done. All we had to do was just slice it, and it destroyed. But as we get heading out into Hyrule, on this small area of Hyrule Fields, we're just gonna find a bunch of random enemies. Here we got some choo-choos, some more P-hats. We even got a Moblin, which I'm just gonna take his skull necklaces, even though it doesn't, or his skull necklace, even though it doesn't really matter at this point. I do still want to, in the bonus video, try to show off all of Beetle's rewards, and for that, in case 5,000 rupees is not enough to, you know, grind up the rest of his points, I want to have, like, skull necklaces to go pay Maggie's father, you know, as kind of like a fallback, something to fall back on, basically. Alright, go ahead and defeat you. There we go. Then come over here. Need to use the hook shot. There appear to be some keys there. But once we enter this cave, we finally enter the domain of our adversary. I welcome you to the final dungeon, Ganon's Tower. As we can see ahead, there is a door here, and this door seems to have some pictures on it. These pictures should look familiar. They are all pictures of bosses that we have faced at some point within, or in the game. This first area is a boss rematch, or I guess a boss gauntlet. Basically, we have to go through previous areas that look similar to what we've conquered before, and then we have to fight one of the bosses. Which, you know, can be kind of interesting because we are much stronger than we were at that time, so we'll be able to actually kind of wail on them much faster. Anyway, as you can see, we're going to go ahead and climb up to the top of this, because if we do so, we can bring out our Deku Leaf and just float our way over here. Then we have a few bubbles that we can defeat. It doesn't really leave anything behind. But this is actually going to be a good use of showing off what the Hero's Charm does. So basically, when you have it equipped, if we go into the boss door, it warps us back to the fight with Goma. Not only that, but it also gives us basically whatever items we had at that time. With exception to, like, you know, you still have the 4 empty bottles if you have them all. But here, I'll go ahead and, you know, do what I usually do and take a picture of that to kind of show you. It basically gives us the items we would have had at that point. But yeah, as you can see, there is now a meter of health on the bottom part of the screen. This is the boss's health. This is Goma's health. And when you wear the Hero's Charm, this shows up. Basically because of being able to obtain this in the GameCube version as early as before the Forsaken Fortress, you could actually have this for, you know, a good chunk of the bosses. You could have this for the Helmarok King, you could have this for Jalhalla, and even Mulgara. Sadly, you could not have this for Goma. Oops. You couldn't have it for Goma, and so, like Kaleda, Inmos, and Goma, you never really knew how much health they had, but now you do. Because while these fights are, you know, rematches, they aren't hard. They aren't any harder than what they were. Literally. Like, not even joking you. Like, they are not as hard as what they were. They're basically the same amount. Like, they are the same amount of health, same everything. Which basically means, look at how fast with the fully powered Master Sword, since it doesn't take it away from us. Look at how fast we bring Goma's health down. It's crazy. Alrighty, let's go ahead and head into the next door. Alrighty, so this time around, I'm gonna need to be using our Deku Leaf. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, okay. We need to use the Deku Leaf down there instead of up here. There we go. That'll move that gondola over here. Or hopefully be able to climb up onto it. And then use our Deku Leaf to just blow ourselves that way. Then jump. I actually think we might be able to make it over to this one. Which then we can just glide on over. Just rupees here. Okay, go and shoot you, hit you there. Hit you there. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside. And you thought Kaleda Most was easy before? You ain't seen nothing yet, because this boss literally is a joke with the Master Sword. Literally, just go ahead and take down the vines as usual. And once we do all that, and, you know, bring him down. Literally, we can defeat him in a few shots. That's it. Alrighty, there we go. Let's go ahead and just keep going, I guess. Alright, so now we're in the Earth Temple section. Go ahead and come up here, roll on through, and we see that we need, you know, something to... We need a way to open up this gate ahead. Well, we do indeed have a way to do that. Because we go ahead and light these choo-choos, they turn to stone, and then this pressure switch will keep them at bay. Alright, it's not keep them at bay. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was like trying to think of something else, but no, basically that pressure switch will keep, you know, will keep the yeah, the whatchamacallit. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and lift you. You're probably gonna change back to normal once we go over there, because there's a really mean thing that happens. That is it. Yep, there's a Skulltula here. Or not Skulltula, Stalfos. Sorry, I was watching a video that was like on like the hardest Zelda games to beat. And like, you know, when they talked about Ocarina of Time, they mentioned the Skulltulas and everything, and I was thinking of that, I guess. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and just roll, and we'll make it here in no time. Alright, let's head into the boss. This fight is basically the same as the last. We may have a little bit more strength in our sword, but it's not really gonna affect anything except for maybe how quick we burn through the pose. So let's go ahead and use our Hurricane Spin. Yeah, it's basically gonna be kind of the same length of a boss fight. Alright, it looks like we got a bunch of hearts here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the opportunity to refill some of my health. Okay, go ahead and do the same thing we did last time. Roll them into a wall again. And try to defeat try to defeat as many as we can this time. I think there's like a set limit. I think like you can defeat 5 at a time. Okay, there we go. Now, boom, 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 boom. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now let's go ahead and kill you and head into our final door. This one, obviously based on the Wind Temple. Alright, let's go ahead and get Get our iron boots and our Deku Leaf. And actually, I think if we slide around this way, we can avoid these. Which makes it very easy to get over here. And there's some Bokoblins here wanting to get in our way. And now, go ahead and get out our hook shot. And we just hook shot our way up here. And now we can enter the boss door. And the good thing about Mulgera, or at least the good thing actually I think about these boss rematches that is like, you know, better, I guess, for them, or it's not for them but for us, is like that they don't do the whole re-showing the boss entering in. That was kind of actually one of my pet peeves I didn't really care for about Spirit Tracks, because Spirit Tracks has the take 'em all on challenge. If you remember, way back when I did my Let's Play of Spirit Tracks. I actually don't remember if I showed off every floor of the Take 'em All On challenge in Spirit Tracks. Might have said I'd do that as a bonus video, honestly. But basically with that one, you know, every boss fight you fought in the Take 'em All On challenge, you basically, I'm trying to find the words here. Like, I'm legitimately just trying to find the words. But you basically had to watch through their intro cutscene like you would if you were normally fighting them on their turf. I don't know, that just kind of annoyed me. So I'm just glad that, like, during these boss fights, you at least get to, you know, skip the opening sequence of the boss. God, I have never played this bad against Mulgera before. Alright, go ahead and take there. Okay, I think you're just the last mini Mulgera that we need to take down. And there we go. That's all the boss rematches. And that leads us into the next part of Ganon's Tower. And next time on The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker, we go in deeper in hopes of finding him. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, sure helps out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.